Hello and welcome to 8.4 notes page on absolute value. The absolute value is the distance between a number and zero on a number line. This might be one of the easiest definitions that we take care of all year. So basically, if you ask for the absolute value of 2, the answer is 2 because it is 2 away from 0 on a number line. If you ask for the absolute value of -2, the answer is also 2 because it's 2 away from 0, just in the opposite direction. The only thing so that'll help us actually figure out the first two here. Find the absolute value of 3. That just asks how far is 3 from 0? 3. Find the absolute value of -2.5. How far away is it from 0? It is 2.5 away. Basically, the answer will be always positive, or in one special case it could be 0 if it was the absolute value of 0, which technically is not positive. And that's it. The only extra thing to realize is it has a symbol to it. So this is the absolute value symbol. It looks like, I don't know, like a bar type of thing. So this just says the absolute value of -2. That's how this would read, is 2. This would read the absolute value of 2 is 2. We're comparing 2 and the absolute value of -5. So first I'm just going to rewrite it because remember, compare means greater than, less than, or equal to. And then basically I complete each question. 2, I'm going to write it smaller underneath, it's just 2. The absolute value of -5 is how far -5 is from 0. That's valued at 5. Therefore, the second one is greater. So I'm going to put the answer on the original question and box it in. Let's try the next one. Compare. Again, this would read the absolute value of 3.5 and -1. The absolute value of 3.5 is how far 3.5 is from 0. So that's 3.5. -1 is still -1. Does not have any symbols with it. The first one is greater. I'm going to put the answer on the original question and box it in. Be careful here. The common mistake is people think the absolute value would mean to flip the sign. That's not its definition. The answer is always positive, or in the one special case, 0. The table shows the elevation of several animals. Which animal is the deepest? So the deepest would be the one that is farthest from 0 in the negative range, so the lowest number overall. The shark is 4 feet underwater. Sea lion is slightly above water. The seagull is probably flying in the air, way above water. The shrimp is pretty far down, and the turtle is decently far down, but we can easily tell that the largest negative here, the smallest number overall, is -65, which therefore, to answer the question properly, it says which animal. So the answer would be the shrimp. It is the lowest number overall. We had done this in a previous section. That question doesn't really have much to do with absolute value. But the part B does. Is the shark or the sea lion closer to sea level? The shark, while at -4, is 4 feet away from sea level. The sea lion, while above water, is 5 feet away from sea level. So who is closer? The shark is closer because it has a lower absolute value, comparing 4 to 5. I'll even put that 4 to 5. So absolute value is something that you can compare to sea level, or anytime you're comparing something to 0 where stuff might be above or below. The lower the absolute value, the closer to 0 it is, depending on your word story. And that's it for this section, and we'll be working on these in class.